Hey everyone, welcome to Commentary Central. My name's Jared, and with me is my cohort,
Andrew.
Today we're going to be watching Fast Five, which is arguably the best movie in the Fast and Furious franchise. So, hope you enjoy this video. Anything you want to say, Andrew, before we get started?
No.
Alright, let's hit it.
So we hit play.
Hitting play, here's the Universal logo, just starting.
Oh, yeah. Forgot the countdown.
That's fine. And then, I gotta say, I really like Universal's logo. It's pretty great.
I like the new logo. That looks kind of cheap.
And then, let's see.
Maybe the most ironic production company that exists right now. Original film.
Okay, and there's Dominic Toretto on screen. Okay.
Now, I think this is the first Fast and Furious movie I actually sat through from start to finish.
Believe it or not, this movie has a special place in my heart because starting with this movie is when I actually started to go to the movie theater more often. It was back in 2011 when this came out. My dad took me to see it when we were watching it in the theater. From then on, I just really wanted to go back to the movie theater. So,
I actually don't think I've seen any Fast and Furious. I'm pretty sure I haven't seen the first one, the second, third one, or the fourth one.
I know I've seen the first. It's been a while. I have seen the second, but it's been even longer. I think it's probably been 10 years since I've seen the second one. And then, if not longer, 10 to 12. I don't believe I've ever seen Tokyo Drift. And I don't believe I've seen the fourth one, just little snippets. So,
Yeah.
but I have seen 5, 6, and 7.
Well, yeah. I'm just going to go ahead and get out of the way. The only reason I started watching at number 5 is because of The Rock.
Yeah.
Sole purpose alone that I started watching this franchise. And that's just because I love The Rock, greatest actor in the world. Don't you say anything just then. You were about to say something. Listen.
You can make an argument for best movie star in the world.
He's not only the greatest actor, he may be the only movie star. There's no stars anymore.
Tom Cruise is a movie star.
People are getting tired of Tom Cruise.
No, they're not. People love Tom Cruise.
Haven't you been watching the Mummy stuff? I was like, oh, look, there's Tom Cruise again.
Tom Cruise is great.
Oh, he's going to ruin the movie.
I want him to join the Fast and Furious series.
No.
Yes.
I want the Fast and Furious series to end, but,
I want them to cross Mission Impossible with Fast and Furious.
No.
Tell me that wouldn't be kind of awesome.
Listen.
It's not going to happen because it's Paramount and Universal.
Let's just keep on going with this. I think Fast 5 is the peak of this franchise. I think this is as good as it could ever have gotten. The 6 and 7 one are just flat out ridiculous.
That's why I love them, though.
I don't understand people's whatever.
I will agree with you that this is the best movie in the franchise so far. I haven't seen 8 yet, neither of you. It's not quite out yet.
Nope.
But I do agree this is the best one in the series so far. But I find 6 and 7 to be highly enjoyable movies.
6 is terrible, and 7 is too, but people look at 7 differently just because of the death of Paul Walker.
Dude, you take it way too seriously. Those movies, they're what Transformers should be.
No, I'm not taking them seriously. I'm okay with dumb, but this is dumb to a level that's not even enjoyable.
But it's fun dumbness, and it's what Transformers should be, but Transformers is just annoying. No, these movies are actually fun to watch.
No, see, this is so dumb, it's not even funny anymore. Like I said, this is the only one I like. I have never seen a Fast and Furious movie in the cinema. I have no intention of watching Fate of the Furious in the cinema either. Just cause. It's a principle thing. And probably because they'll probably misuse The Rock again. Because they got The Rock, but they never use him.
I have a feeling, though, in the 7th movie, he's obviously not in that movie much, just at the beginning and the end. But I have a feeling that was probably because of, scheduling conflicts. Because they had to, stop production on that movie for, a year.
Well, that's true, too.
So, that's probably why. Because he's heavily featured in the 6th movie. He's heavily featured in this movie, so... It wasn't they mishandled him. It's the only
problem is the 6th movie, I don't remember anything that he does in the 6th movie. I don't even remember the sixth movie. I know there was. It was what's his face?
Had
Luke Evans. Not
Yeah.
Luke Evans. Is that
yeah,
his name?
Luke Evans.
Okay.
Which I think he was a pretty good villain. I'd like to see. Obviously for the eighth one, the trailers they've shown they're bringing back Jason Statham. So I'd really like to see Jason Statham and Luke Evans like team up as like a pair of bad guys.
I'm sure they will by number 9.
By the way, The Rock has a fantastic line in that trailer for the eighth movie where he's like, "I will beat you like a Cherokee drum," which is hilarious.
Oh yeah. So that one dude's from the first movie.
Is he?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
like I said. I've seen bits and pieces of all of them. I think. Yeah, he's the dude in the first movie who I think was always suspicious of Paul Walker's character.
I don't know, like I said, it's just been so long since I've seen the first movie. One thing that I think really helps this movie, though, and that gives it a lot of character, is the fact that it's set in Rio de Janeiro. Because that city's just fascinating.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It also helps because The Rock's in it, but you know.
If you don't know this
Listen,
about
wait, let me say this one thing. If The Rock was not in this franchise would have died 2 movies ago. I will say that on record right now.
I disagree.
I don't.
With the fifth or sixth one, it would have died.
The 6th one.
Because you take The Rock out of this movie, if you put a serviceable actor in his place, then I actually think like it would work still. It wouldn't be maybe to the level it is of goodness, but I think it would still work.
Once again, The Rock's the only reason I returned to this franchise.
If you don't know this about Andrew, he is one of the biggest Rock fanatics out there. Like, he loves The Rock. I mean, good reason. Dwayne The Rock Johnson is awesome, but I don't know that I've met someone with this much of a diehard love for The Rock.
Come on, it was the 90s, man.
I mean, it was. I never watched
In the
wrestling, so
90s.
I don't have that attachment.
The 90s, you had The Rock. Well, when I was in the 90s, for me, it was either Rock or Stone Cold. Most people were,
Stone Cold.
I chose The Rock just because The Rock was better than Stone Cold. Hands down.
See, when people get into, like, wrestling talk like that, I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, because I just never watched it as a kid.
But I mean, in serious note, it is fascinating though when you think about The Rock. I'm going to just talk about The Rock apparently for this whole movie. Like, I've never seen a character or a person. I guess it's charisma.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I remember watching this one video. It was Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold, and The Rock in the same ring. It was like WrestleMania 30 some or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Hogan came out first. There was a pretty good reaction. Stone Cold, the place went crazy. The Rock came out, the roof just literally exploded off the place. I don't know, people just love The Rock. And I do too. But anyway.
Look, he is a fan. Let me put it this way. He's a fantastic movie star with a lot of charisma. I won't say he has a ton of range, because most of his characters tend to kind of be... no, I won't say the same character, but they are varying degrees of the same character. Some are a little more boisterous and happy, and others are a little more deep and serious.
You bring in The Rock if you want to save your franchise.
You're not wrong. You know what James Bond needs? The Rock.
I would totally agree with that.
I'm joking. I'm totally joking.
I'm not. Throw The Rock in to any movie, I will go watch it.
Slick.
I wonder if that would actually work in real life.
I'm sure it actually does. Do you know how much fun that would be to do?
It would be kind of painful.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Because here's a great comparison. I've launched my mower over a pretty big bump before, and it hurts pretty bad, so yeah. If you got good suspension, though, it may not be too bad. That was actually a deleted scene from Mad Max.
It kind of looks like it. Second to last.
You know, one thing you gotta give the Fast and Furious franchise, whether you like it all or not, they've really elevated car stunts to a whole new level.
Well, that's true.
So, like, I gotta give them cred. I am waiting for the day they take them to space. That's what I want.
Something like that's bound to happen.
If it keeps rolling, and it sounds like they're at least going to 10 movies, and then maybe a Hobbs spinoff, which I know you'd watch.
Oh, yeah. Most definitely.
Who transports cars like that on trains?
The DEA, apparently. This seems like a...
This is a cool shot.
Well, it is, but it seems also kind of a dumb thing, too. There was only 3 people there. Sorry. Just saying.
You know, like, I don't feel bad for Vin Diesel. That's not really the word. But nothing's really worked for him outside the Fast and Furious franchise. With the exception of maybe the Chronicles of Riddick. But the last movie they did, that didn't... Even though I think it was fairly well critically received, if I'm not mistaken, it just didn't make a lot of money.
I mean, he's a serviceable actor. You know.
A lot of people forget he was actually in Saving Private Ryan.
That's true, but I've never... Well, technically never seen the movie, but I've never seen him in it either.
Keep on. We're going to, Lord willing, watch that for Veterans Day. That or Memorial Day. We'll see which one we can do first. That's a great movie, dude. One thing I think's kind of funny is in the 7th movie, even though it's like a very serious moment when they're doing that tribute to Paul Walker, there's a scene from the end of this movie where they're all like sitting around having a drink and they say, "We're all family." And it shows like 2 guys in there that you never see again in the next 2 movies. It's really funny just to see that.
I think here in a minute, Vin Diesel takes a crowbar to the back and it has no effect whatsoever. There it is. Watch it. I think...
You do hear him go, "Ah!"
I know, but...
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That'd be a bad way to go right there.
But once again, it brings up another point. That other dude on the train, he's like second in command of Reyes, I guess is the guy's name.
I don't know.
He never throws him out the train. Why? Because of plot.
Yeah.
He dead.
Probably.
Everyone but the main characters get injured in these movies.
That's true. That's just cool.
I don't know. His driving stunt double needs to muscle up just a little bit more. He's a little tinier than Vin Diesel.
Yeah. If it was legal to own a weasel, I would get one just so I could name him Vin. Vin Weasel.
I wonder what his name really is.
Mark Sinclair Vincent.
Oh, thank you.
If I'm not mistaken, it's either Mark Vincent Sinclair or Mark Sinclair Vincent. One of the two.
Okay. Thank you for that
His
information.
name's Mark. Yeah.
This is kind of a callback to the first Triple X movie.
Maybe.
I don't know if it was done intentionally, but it kind of almost looks like it.
You're not gonna survive that. I'm sorry. You're just not.
Nope. Nope.
From that height, no.
But those were two people actually jumping. But you know there was camera tricks involved.
Yeah. If they wanted, like, this is not a believable series, and they should never try to make it believable ever again. But that being said, if they wanted to kind of keep that somewhat sane, they should have rode the car and right as the car hits the water, jump off.
We get to meet the villain of the piece.
That guy.
Exactly.
You want to know how he's the boss? You want to know how he's the boss?
How?
Because he's wearing a suit. Apparently everyone evil wears suits and are businessmen of some sort. Or politicians.
That's true.
You can thank the 1980s for that. That'd be really painful to be suspended just above what your feet can touch.
Probably so. Classic villain monologues and walks away,
That's true.
trusting everything will be taken care of.
You know, you got to think if he was just going to have him killed, why not just do it?
I don't. Was that his intention though to kill him?
Apparently so.
I mean, he did just whip out a gun. So maybe it was.
One bad thing about it, though, for her is that she kind of gets sidelined. So I'm pretty sure this is like the last movie where she has like a really significant role. Because in Fast 6, she was sidelined, and Fast 7 also. And with Paul Walker's death, she's kind of out of the series.
Yeah.
You may get a cameo sometime, but
Possibly. I'm sure they'll give her a cameo. Not in 8. Probably 9 or 10.
yeah, probably in 10.
Whichever one's the last
And they'll
one.
probably CGI up one of Paul Walker's brothers again, just for a quick cameo.
No, yeah, you're probably right. They probably will.
If his estate's cool with it.
Like I said, I think 10 is a good number. It's an even number.
Who would have ever thought with the first Fast and Furious movie that they could get to 10 movies?
I don't know. I still don't understand it myself.
Really and
Finally,
truly.
the movie is getting good finally. I've been waiting. What are we? Are we already in 20 minutes? It's just now getting good. It's not there yet. Just wait for it. It's coming. Oh, I hear his voice. Oh, okay. The movie just got great. The most electrifying man in entertainment.
Dude, what are you going to do if you ever get to meet The Rock?
Probably nothing. I'm weird when it comes to things like that. I don't like meeting famous people. Not one of those people.
I'm pretty sure The Rock has actually gotten more muscular over these years.
Oh yeah.
If you look at him and like, you've seen that famous picture, it's like him in 1993, then him in 2009, and there's a picture, it's like 2040, and it's just a giant boulder.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, he's huge even from when he was wrestling. He's like twice as big now. So he chose her just because she's. I guess she's new and she's not corrupt. Or does he know her backstory?
It's probably that, and probably because I think she has military training or something.
Because didn't they kill her boyfriend or husband or something like that?
Maybe.
I can't remember.
Then she turns evil in the next movie.
What?
Remember Fast 6?
No, that was the girl with what's his name. She doesn't turn evil.
You sure?
Yeah,
You sure?
almost positive.
I think that's the same woman. Isn't she the one who betrays him in Fast 6?
No, that was the other agent they had. There's 2 female agents.
I don't know, I'd have to see it.
I am almost positive. Because like I said, I have seen 6 and 7. I just don't remember anything. Actually, I don't even think the blonde one, I don't even think she did anything in the 6th one. Because it opens up, she's with Vin Diesel at the time, and then Hobbs recruits him, and then she kind of disappears.
I don't
for the
know.
rest of the movie.
I'd have to check.
I don't know, the one giant portrait clashes with the the other things in the office, in my opinion.
I'm a little bit sure this guy's just a riff on Hugo Chavez.
Maybe. Just realized there's a lot of talking in this movie
Mm-hmm.
so far. A lot of talking. Senor Reyes.
You know who needs to join this franchise next?
Nope, ain't got nobody. Who?
John Cena.
No. Sorry.
The
No.
only problem is you wouldn't be able to see him.
I don't. I don't know. I'm fine with John Cena. Just.
I'm joking.
Not in this franchise.
On a serious note, though, if you could have someone join the Fast and Furious franchise, who would it be?
It's got The Rock. It doesn't need anyone else. Doesn't need anyone else.
You know my choice. Tom Cruise.
No.
Let's go a step further. Daniel Day-Lewis joins the Fast and Furious franchise.
If we're being honest, to me, they need to cut like some of the characters.
I won't disagree with that.
They need to lose the one guy. I can't remember his name. You know who I'm talking about.
Tyrese or Ludacris?
Tyrese. Should have got him after Too Fast, Too Furious.
He's good comic relief.
Yeah, but no. The whole franchise is comic relief. Like I said, and then it needs to get down to The Rock. Vin Diesel, he basically is the producer. You can't get rid of him. You know what? Just give it to The Rock. Which I think that's probably kind of what's happening. It's going to be kind of The Rock and Vin Diesel show, most likely.
Unfortunately, when they were filming Fast 8, there was some stuff that came out that supposedly those two guys really don't care for each other. I don't know if that's true or not.
I don't either. What I've heard is
because there were a couple of tweets and messages sent out, Instagram posts.
Pretty much from what I can gather, it's just The Rock and didn't like Vin Diesel's work ethic. But The Rock's, if you like, what he does every day is insane.
I wonder, honestly, what his workout and, feeding routine is.
Oh, I used to know it. Because he's told it in health magazines. He's posted it on the internet. It's insane, though.
Doesn't he have, 1 day every 3 months or something where he can actually eat what he wants? And that's basically it.
I'm not sure on that one. But, that's one of those things, everyone's saying The Rock's, he's got 50 movies in pre-production, technically. And everyone's like, how's he do it? But you got to realize, when he was a wrestler, you were going all the time.
Oh, yeah.
You would be in one city and then the next city the next night. He's built that way.
At some point, he's going to slow down, but I don't see it happening for another, at least probably 5 to 8 years.
Oh, no. He's got, I'm going to say...
Because he's about 40 years old, isn't he?
He's 44.
Oh, wow. He's older than I thought he was.
I'm actually going to say he's going to be way better than a lot of the other, like Schwarzenegger. He's going to go way beyond Schwarzenegger.
In terms of being physical longer,
I'm talking about
yes.
Physique, acting, everything.
I can give you that. In terms of being iconic, we'll wait and see where his career goes.
Oh, The Rock ain't going nowhere.
Oh, he's not, but, I mean...
Listen, The Rock will always be The Rock.
The Rock, in a sense, though, is... I think that was a good analogy you made. He is, our Schwarzenegger for this generation.
I think that's a disgrace, but okay.
How's that a disgrace?
Because The Rock is 10 times better than Schwarzenegger any day of the week.
I'll agree that he's a more versatile actor, but I won't say better.
Schwarzenegger's got, 2 good movies?
He's got plenty of good movies.
Terminator and Terminator 2.
Yeah, and he's got Commando, and he's got Predator.
Nah.
And he's got Conan the Barbarian.
Nah.
And he's got Total Recall, the original.
Okay, I'll give you that one just because that movie's weird and I like it.
He's got Jingle All the Way. How can we forget that classic?
Oh, hey, I do like that movie. I don't know why. That's one of my favorite Christmas movies. Always have been. It's
got
bad.
Jake Lloyd and Arnold Schwarzenegger in it. How can you pass that up?
Glass tinkling.
We usually watch these with subtitles on. Sometimes the subtitles are pretty funny. Some of these expressions on The Rock's face, just great.
No, okay, like I said, yeah, I do like The Rock, but I will say, um, what he does is basically theater in the WWE.
Yeah.
So sometimes he maybe does like do
That's
these
what-
weird facial expressions.
Look, the secret's been out since the start, but wrestling is utterly fake. But so
Yeah, but like I said, there is a difference going from like theater to screen,
Oh,
and
yeah.
vice versa.
I'll say this about The Rock, and I'll mention it when we get to it, but there's that part in this movie where he and Vin Diesel go toe-to-toe and fight, and Vin Diesel technically wins that fight. That would not happen. I'm sorry. Vin Diesel, you're awesome, but you do not win a fight with The Rock.
Well, that's my problem with Furious 7. Statham technically takes out The Rock.
It was with a grenade. He doesn't actually
it?
win against him. Yeah, he throws a grenade and The Rock jumps behind something and it blows him out a window.
I don't remember that. I just remember
There's a good fight, and technically The Rock won, technically, but Statham dropped a grenade, or tossed a grenade and jumped behind something, so The Rock dove to protect that one woman and got blown out the window. Yes, okay, we're good.
Yeah, okay, yeah, and then he's in the hospital for
Mhm.
literally until the end.
Yep.
Where he saves
And then
the
he
day.
flexes his arm and breaks the
And
cast.
then he has a minigun and he saves the day.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah, but it's too little too late.
By the way, any officer of any sort worth their salt would not stand that close to someone holding their gun with one hand like that. You're just asking to get your gun taken. He got away rather easily.
Yeah.
Safe enough. And some poor guy's like, my house!
Well, that is true.
That's a nice gun The Rock has. I think it's a 44 Magnum. Could be wrong. It's hard to tell from this angle.
It looks like it now that you said that.
You know, it wouldn't surprise me if The Rock actually was sweating. And that wasn't just like water sprayed on him.
Oh, I mean, later on, he's old up pretty good, though. He is pretty old in this movie. Someone should have laid off the baby oil.
What's that line in, is it Fast 6 or 7? Where he's walking up and Tyrese is like, uh-oh, better hide the baby oil. And he's like, you better hide that big forehead.
I don't remember that.
That's great. It's either Fast 6 or 7.
It's probably 7 because, by 7 they're all chummy with each other.
They're having a party at their house. I think it was Fast 6, actually. Now you tell him.
honestly, this is probably the only roles that I do like Vin Diesel in. He plays the character well.
I don't know. I feel like he can do other. I don't know. When you go watch Saving Private Ryan, I know you haven't seen that, but like he's actually really good in that movie, and you could technically make the argument his character in that is a different shade of Dom Toretto, but I think he has the ability to go do other stuff. It's just
Well, but he wasn't the lead in that movie either.
no.
I don't. I don't think he can. He can't lead a movie.
With the exception of these.
And even then, is he technically the lead? He's kind of
he's
kind of a co-lead
with Paul Walker.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, like, I do like the Dom character. Like, I do feel I can feel his love for his sister.
Yeah.
I that's one of the only I can get that from him in these movies. Other movies, he's always trying to be the tough guy. Like Triple X, the whatever. Return of Xander Cage. Now that's a movie that you don't have to ever watch. Trust me. just trust me. I did it, so you don't have to.
I'm not getting paid enough to put this car back together again.
Oh no, I will say though, after this point, the movie almost changes. It almost becomes like another movie. Like once they start the heist stuff and everything.
Yeah.
It almost changes entirely, like in style, tone, everything.
What's your favorite movie heist?
Well, I don't know why it was when people ask you questions like that, you lose every sense of
I know.
If you ever watched, I don't know, give me an idea. Fast 5, Ocean's 11, there's more.
Mission Impossible.
Now You See Me.
I don't know.
Like, Mission Impossible, though, which one? I mean, the second one's not a heist film. The third one's not a heist film.
The fifth one, in a sense, is a heist film. Does they have to get that
Oh, yeah.
thing?
Okay.
In a sense.
I really like the remake of Ocean's 11.
I've actually not seen that movie.
I have, and I mean, it's kind of dated now, but it just works. You know, George Clooney, Matt Damon, Brad Pitt, they all just play really well together in that movie.
If that movie was made today, do you know how much money it would take to pay all those actors?
A lot. But Fast 5 is a pretty good heist film.
Yeah.
I just never realized how long it took before it actually starts. I don't remember it. But I think another reason why this maybe works like this is because this is the fifth movie.
Yeah.
And you kind of do know all these characters. And
Right.
so you're willing to spend some more time with them.
Yeah. When you think about it, The Lord of the Rings is really a heist film in reverse. It's just playing keep away.
Well, that's true.
Sorry, I don't know why I
Yeah.
thought of that. I was like,
Well, I
yeah.
mean, I've never thought about it that way before. They're just trying to return it, technically.
We wanted to give this to bloop whoop. Yeah, it's best I get off that subject because I can go on about Lord of the Rings for hours.
Now we're putting the team together, right?
I think so, yeah. I love that shot. You know, Rio de Janeiro is one place that I think I'd kind of like to visit.
Han from Tokyo Drift, which is actually in canon wise goes, I think after 6, doesn't it?
Yep.
That guy.
Wouldn't. Yeah, okay, I better not say that. Never mind. These guys, like, you never see them again. Maybe they're at the beginning of 6. I can't remember.
Don't remember. I've lost my. The only thing is, though, Rio is also kind of a dangerous place.
Yeah.
Too, because I was listening to something that the director was talking about the aerial shots.
Mm-hmm.
They had to be super careful because you could get shot down by an RPG.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. So they had like people in the plane with them telling them where not to fly in Rio de Janeiro.
Okay, never mind. I'm cool not going there anymore.
Yeah, I was like, whoa. Once again, I've never seen Too Fast, Too Furious, so. But for some reason, it's the only one they show on television.
I know.
You notice that?
That's because it's the cheapest one to get the rights
and
to.
It's like, and sometimes they just show it over and over and over again.
And there is Gal Gadot.
Yep.
Wonder Woman herself. Gal Gadot, I believe she's Israeli, if I'm not mistaken. She won like the Miss Israel contest or something.
I think so.
I mean, she's obviously a very stunningly beautiful woman.
We'll just have to wait on Wonder Woman.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Because we got a job to do.
He always has a scene like this, and I don't know, it annoys me. He's like, "We can't do this. I'm not gonna do this." And then he'll be like, "Hey."
I think we all know people like that, though. Who, like, at the side of, like, a challenge are just kind of like, nope, not doing it.
See, but now he's back. Like I said, you can keep Ludacris' character. I don't know what he does anyway, but he's okay.
I think he's one of the tech guys.
Because by now they've got that one girl who's like, what is she? She's like a hacker or whatever. You know, in 7 she created the God's Eye, was it? Or something like that?
I think so. She didn't really need to be in the series.
Nope.
Like you said, they have enough characters.
Nope.
Even right now, they're on the risk of running too many characters.
They got Kurt Russell.
It's true.
But, yeah, that's Cash House. What? It's actually not a horrible plan
No.
because they're trying to get all the money in one place.
Go
So they
after the
can
money sources.
Yep, so they can steal it all in one go. Genius, really. Because at best they can only probably get 2 or 3 of them before they're all hunted down.
Okay, Joker, take it easy.
No offense, but sure, Vin Diesel and Paul Walker take their mask off.
Yeah.
Why everyone?
Just show they're not hiding.
I guess. Like his attitude. Hey, I did this. Like you wanna.
Wait a minute. The guy you've talking to, is that Mike Coulter?
No. Nope. Look at him. That's not Michael.
No, okay. He kind of looked like him for half a second. Thought it was Luke Cage himself.
Why do you always have to kill the henchman? Is my question.
To make an example.
Well, no, but it's not his fault.
Well, someone's got to pay. That's like rule number 3 of running a criminal empire. Someone's always got to pay.
There are those villains who be like, I don't know. Yeah, never mind. That was a different context. I think they also needed a scene that shows he's truly a bad person. Because he hasn't really done anything bad so far. He just talked about oppressing the people.
Extortion.
Yeah. Is that true villainy? Well, actually, it is. It's a dumb question.
I want to see a movie where bad guy does that, turns around real quick, and the guy just dodges him and the bad guy hits the ground and falls. It's like, oh, sorry, was that meant for me? He is still alive. His legs are twitching.
Moving all the money. Number 1 is on the move.
Was it? Is it a little bit difficult for you? Like, not in a bad way, but just like, and maybe not the difficult's not the word, but like, is it interesting to kind of see Paul Walker knowing all that happened to him, and then knowing that they gave him that kind of tribute in Fast 7?
I mean, I never really thought about it. I mean, they handled it the right way.
Yeah. Hey, there it is. See? Crossover confirmed. I don't think that technology actually exists.
See, that's one of those things that I can live. Yeah, I mean, that stuff's. Yeah, that doesn't exist. I can live with stuff like that. And that's why I said this one's about as far as I can go as suspending belief or suspending disbelief. Because then they just keep ramping it up sequel after sequel.
I mean, I don't know if you saw, but in the trailer for the 8th movie, The Rock does kick a torpedo into a car.
What?
He kicks a torpedo into a car.
Is this a TV spot?
Yes.
Never seen it.
Or a trailer. The Russian sub shoots a torpedo and it's sliding along the ice, and like he kicks it to where it drives right into a vehicle.
I've never seen that one actually.
Does that make you want to watch the movie?
I don't know. I'm torn because I said early on I watch anything with The Rock in it, but I also
Have standards?
Yeah.
Oh, just joking.
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Once again, I'm waiting on Rotten Tomatoes.
Rotten Tomatoes.
I like that shot. I don't know why. I just like that shot.
Security cam?
Yeah, it's just a little shot. It was a good choice in my opinion.
It's a lot of green. Yeah, if I got that kind of cash, I don't think I'd ever come out of retirement.
Is that all in American
I don't know.
currency? Kind of looks like it.
I'd say it's a bunch of different bills from around the world. That would make the most sense. Or it's Portuguese. And it just happens to look like the American dollar. My classic popping my knuckles in the middle of this audio. Yeah. From a distance, Gal Gadot and the actress who plays the sister, they kind of look similar.
Give me a second, I got this. Jordana Brewster.
Oh.
I knew I had it in there somewhere. Well, I guess maybe that's why they kept the one girl after 7, because they're both gone.
True.
You can't have all guys anymore.
But you can have all girls.
Okay, so he's going in.
Let's not get too political.
He's going to the police station.
Mm-hmm.
He's clearly an American. I mean,
Isn't he like putting an accent on that though?
I don't think so. I mean, I know it's hard to hear like from what we're listening to, but I'm pretty sure he's just talking normal. Okay, I will give him that one's funny.
It's a heck of a tan right there, man.
I don't know. I never did understand why they just took the evidence. But, once again, maybe I'm just overthinking it.
It's pretty good.
Sure, what you say. Driving a remote control car is hard.
Oh yeah,
They don't go where you want them to.
they have a mind of their own. That'd be tough to get into.
See, the line works in this scene,
Mm-hmm.
but it doesn't work when they use it again later on. How'd you get a replica safe? I had a life before you knew me. It doesn't work like that. Sorry.
My question is, what do you do with that little car?
You know what? I was gonna say that. Do you just
Self-destruct or something?
Or do you just bury it in the back corner somewhere and hope no one ever finds it?
I guess.
Why do you always set the timer so short?
All right. It's like you could technically put that for like an hour and get out of there.
Exactly.
Dadgum, those are some high stall doors. That might be the worst thing ever.
What would you do?
I don't know how you would.
I mean,
Gosh.
What would you do as a,
Yeah.
I mean, you have to go home, but it's gonna like mess up your interior of your car and everything.
I guess you just.
That smell
would-
ain't going nowhere for a long time.
I guess what I would do is just walk a straight line to the ocean and just hop in, soak there for about an hour.
I mean, like you said, I think this is like the only time we see these characters. But I don't know. I like these two characters.
I guess after I walked in that room, I'd have to burn my shoes.
I mean, I just don't even know. Four cameras. Of course it is. Because it would be too easy. Hard right and a hard bid.
Oh, yeah. This makes me wonder, does Brazil actually have, like, a car racing scene?
Say everything does. Or everywhere does.
True.
It is amazing when I'm watching this. The whole series was based on street racing.
I know.
Now we're doing, now they just kind of throw it in just to remind people.
That we did this at one time.
Yeah. Is there even street racing in the seventh one? Yeah, there is. Because
That's the thing about a street fight. The street always wins.
oh yeah, that's that. I like that.
Yeah,
I
it
like
doesn't
it.
even show it.
Yeah. My only question is, what were they gonna do with that one car?
What do you mean?
Like, their goal is to steal $100 million.
Mhm.
Or were they gonna stick it all in that one car?
I don't know.
Their
Don't they pass it off, though?
Well, no, I'm just talking about they never used this plan. Their plan is either to break in or to break out in this car, but they never do that. Their plans change. I'm just saying I don't understand what they were trying to accomplish anyway.
Yeah.
Because I guess they could be like trying to get in, but then they still have to get out.
Yeah.
I'm just saying you can't fit $100 million in that car. So it's all kind of pointless, really. This montage.
Here's the fun stuff. Wonder how much that cost.
The only problem is, he says that line. He was not in the van to hear that line.
He was probably told about it though.
Just answer for everything, don't you? Just everything.
Most things have an answer if you think about it.
TV Spider-Man's. It's once again, it's convenient that she went with him.
Yeah.
Because if she didn't, he would have never got what he needed.
That's the thing about bodyguards. They're pretty easy to spot.
That is true.
In movies. In real life, well, they can be. It depends how good your security is. I do like those revelations, though. Someone get that girl a sandwich.
Those two guys in the back, though, they've literally walked past 3 times.
Yeah.
Those guys right there. They've literally walked past so many times, it's not even funny. It's true, that's why you always need a woman on your team. Like I said, I don't know. What's the run time on this movie?
I think 150.
Really?
Let me check real fast.
Oh, well. Wow.
I believe it is. I could be wrong. 155 maybe.
Well, if that's the case, I guess I won't say my next sentence.
What is Hobbs' first name?
You know, I don't know. Does he have one?
We'll find out. No, I was wrong. This is 210.
Well, okay. Not bad. Hobbs. I don't think he
Don't
has
hit the microphone.
Does he have a first name?
It doesn't say it on here.
I don't think he does. Maybe it's Dwayne.
Supposedly, according to trivia, Hobbs was originally going to be Tommy Lee Jones, and a fan suggestion wanted Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Vin Diesel to have a film together, so they rewrote the part, I guess.
I mean, it is better.
Yeah.
I mean, Tommy Lee Jones probably been fine.
I think Tommy Lee Jones would have been what Kurt Russell's character is.
Well, that's true too. Yeah, pretty much. You don't need two old guys. It's, it's Fast and Furious. It's sleek and sexy.
You have no authority here. Or if you want to go for a better movie reference, you have no power here.
Look at the baby oil.
I know, right?
He's just dripping.
The Rock looks so young right here.
I mean, 44 is not old anymore.
No, he's not
And
old.
I actually thought he was 50. Actually, I looked it up like earlier today. Because I thought he was like almost 50 actually.
No, like, he's 44 right now, but this movie was made like 6 years ago, so he would have been like in his like 30s.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. I think it's the honest trailer for this movie. When The Rock like walks, it always got a, it's always got like a squishy sound. Because they do make a joke about the baby oil.
The Rock's just a bit more muscular than Vin Diesel. Just a bit.
Once again, I'm pretty sure The Rock could like kill a man if he had to.
The Rock could probably kill a man one punch if he had to.
Yeah, I mean,
Can you imagine like being punched by The Rock? Like as hard as he could, punching you right in the side of the face or like right in the cheek. I wonder how that would feel.
Not good, probably.
No, but like can you imagine
I mean,
if that actually
something-
happened to you? You could say I have been punched by The Rock.
Well, something would probably break, for one.
I mean, I would hope I didn't make him angry enough to punch me, you know? I just thought of something. He was under those cars. What if they would have backed out?
Well, you know what? He read the script, so he's okay. I wonder, this whole necklace thing, is there something to this necklace?
I think it's something his parents gave him. I could be
Or is
wrong
it
about that.
from What's-Her-Face?
It's either from... Oh, no, you're right. I think it is Letty's.
Okay, I can't remember. He just wants his necklace back.
You know, I wonder who would wear it better. We know what The Rock looks like in one, but we don't know about Vin Diesel. I wonder who would wear a turtleneck better. I'm gonna give this one to Vin Diesel. I think he can pull it off.
I am too. Simply for the fact.
He's got a better neck than The Rock. No offense to The Rock. He has a nice neck. But Vin Diesel's just flows better. The Rock's is more angular, while Vin Diesel's is more straight down.
Well, I was just going to say, you don't need to cover up The Rock's arms.
Yeah.
The Rock should never wear sleeves, but, you know, that's just me. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Vin Diesel could rock a turtleneck.
Here's the thing. Is she actually, like, South American or Spanish or Hispanic?
I don't know. It's, I know her name. Let me dig.
Because, I don't know. I know she's foreign. By foreign, I mean not American, but...
Something Pataki, I think. Something Pataki. I know that much.
Elsa Pataki. Huh? She technically is. She was born in Madrid, Spain.
Okay.
Well, just because you're born in Spain doesn't make you Spanish, but... Well, technically it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because you would be Spanish citizen, I guess. Wait a minute. Her father is Spanish, but her mother is Romanian and Hungarian. That makes sense now.
I mean, I know they're driving down the middle of the street in, you know, police cars that are owned technically by Reyes. But wouldn't anyone investigate this at all? You know what I
Well,
mean?
I don't know.
Because I'm pretty sure what's his face turns his sirens on, doesn't he?
I don't know. Did they reuse shots from this for the Paul Walker tribute? Because it looks like, I don't think they're from here, but there was a couple that looked like it.
I couldn't tell you. Like I said, I've only seen that movie once, and that's been a while ago. Oh man, one of these days I'll watch it again. Or at least the Rock stuff.
You know, I've never seen the original Point Break, but I hear the original Fast and Furious is a shameless ripoff of Point Break.
I've heard that too. And no, I haven't seen Point Break either.
Oh. He let him have that million because he's about to have a kid.
Uh-huh.
What I would do with $1 million. Pay off my student debt.
I think that's the answer of everyone.
Oh.
I don't know. I want to know who this character is from the first movie, but I still probably will never watch it.
He was in the first movie.
Yeah, you
My gosh. I'm sorry, I'm looking at his IMDb profile picture. He looks a lot like Chris Hemsworth.
you're not wrong. You're not wrong on that one.
His name is Matt Scholes. And apparently he's an actor, director, and cinematographer.
Family.
And two guys you'll never see again.
But, you know, that's what this franchise is about. Family.
I don't know, maybe they'll be in a future installment.
Family. I do everything for my family.
My family. Well, it looks like Vin Diesel's going to betray him in the 8th one.
Yeah.
It's probably mind control, or he's playing at an angle.
I mean, if it's mind control, just stop.
No,
You cannot.
you must go into space first.
No, I mean, listen. There's a secret spy organization with cars.
Yes.
Now you're gonna introduce mind control? No.
You know, I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure the United States government has like a vehicle enforcement agency. I could be wrong about that, but I think they do.
It's still dumb. I'm sorry. It's still dumb. But, I mean, the 8th one, he has to be playing an angle. Okay, I mean, here, in my opinion, it's just going to be, she's going to kill, you know, his family if he doesn't work for her.
It's probably
That's
that.
probably it, if we're being honest. I mean, because I don't know what. I mean, they can do mind control, but please don't.
Yeah.
He's got a weird smile. That was almost a freaky smile just then. I don't. Stop smiling, it's scary.
Vin Diesel smiling? What?
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. Never noticed that before.
Here's one of the shots they used in the Paul Walker tribute. Right there.
Well, good thing we all know Italian. So, we're almost in the home stretch, I think.
Yeah, this is basically the beginning of the third act.
Yeah, because I think they all get arrested or something.
I don't know. The Rock's team gets destroyed. I know that much.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, I know what happened now. We're good. I remember. Oh, yeah, this is the Vin Diesel Rock fight coming up
Yeah.
here in just a second.
The fight that we know Vin Diesel would never win.
Exactly.
Then again, it's a movie, so.
Doesn't matter.
Here we go. No.
See, no, that's just me. I will give Vin Diesel that one.
Yeah. He could have just scratched it with a key or something. Here we go. I'll even give Vin Diesel the first hit, but nevertheless.
You know, one thing though that is like a common misconception is like people think that actors are really good fighters,
No.
but they're not.
They have to go through like a lot of training and stunt
And even
doubles.
then, they're taught to swing like an inch away from the face, so they could actually never make a
Well,
connection.
to The Rock, this is second nature because of wrestling and all that.
No, I was just
But yeah.
because I was watching something on John Wick 2.
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves is like, everyone thinks I can do this awesome stuff, and it's like, I can probably never win in a fight
Yeah.
because I can, because like I said, they're taught to punch like
Yeah, an inch away and
Yeah.
pull your punches and
yeah.
and honestly, like a real fight, movements are very precise, so there's not a lot of wasted energy. In movie fights, you have to make it look very boisterous, so you have to like rear back and swing big and and like it's exhausting from what I hear. Like even if you have like two really well trained fighters, like after a couple takes, they're exhausted. That's why it takes a while to shoot fight scenes. Nope. Wouldn't have killed him. It just would have cracked his skull and damaged his brain.
Possibly. Well, yeah, you're probably right. But it's The Rock. It would have never happened anyway. He just bounced off his head.
Knows how there's no bruises, no cuts. Everybody's fine.
Yep.
This little part right here reminds me of the scene in Sicario where they have to drive into Mexico and get the drug lord.
Never seen that movie.
Like, that part's great. If you can somehow look that up sometime, it's just like Mexico scene. It's pretty great. RPG! You know, for these movies being what they are, they do not have bad CGI.
Well, by the time they get to 4 and 5, they use minimal CGI.
Yeah.
Because,
Here's the thing, odds are they wouldn't have got out of those vehicles. They would have rolled down the windows and shot. Well, okay, those armored ones, I don't know if the windows actually roll down. But the other ones probably would have stayed in the vehicle and shot from inside.
I mean, it would have made more sense.
Yeah.
They have to die, so,
Yeah.
you know. Just, why does she believe in Dom is my question.
Because he didn't kill her when he had the chance twice.
She believed in him even before that, though.
I don't know.
Because she was like, whatever, I forgot. When they were all talking, he's like, "This isn't like them. They would never kill 3 DEA agents." Blah blah.
Well,
blah.
she was looking at their history. Yeah. There's no crap moment.
It's like 6 cuts in one scene.
At least it's not Taken 3 level. My goodness.
That's true.
That movie and Quantum of Solace are two of the worst edited movies I've ever seen in my life. And thus a bro bond was formed.
Kinda. You're not wrong.
Look at the veins in the Rock's head. It's amazing.
It's that guy again.
Someone survives a lot of gunfights, you know?
He just won't die.
I don't think it's that. I think he's smart. He stays in the back.
Well, yeah, he's
He's a commander. He doesn't have to. He's a capo. He doesn't have to be up there fighting.
oh yeah. He's. Oh, okay, that's right. His name's Dominic Toretto. Dominic Toretto.
Was that real emotion? Emoted by Vin Diesel?
Kind of looked like it.
Finish the job. Pretty sure that one woman's job is to turn with a mysterious look on her face.
Well, sometime, but Dom's the ultimate.
Stare master.
Yeah, that head turn stare, especially I think as you go into like 6th and 7th one, he just does that slow turn stare.
Running ain't freedom. You should know that.
But she's not running.
Exactly.
She joined the cops because her husband, I guess, was killed
Yeah.
as a cop. So she's not running. What does that even mean? It sounded cool, but wrong context.
Fun fact. Did you know The Rock was in an episode of Star Trek?
You've told me before, but I forgot until just now.
Yeah, he was. Played a wrestler.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, when was this?
He was on an episode of one of them. I can't remember which it was.
I mean, but you're talking like Generations or something.
What do you mean?
Star Trek Generations.
I think it was Deep Space Nine, maybe. I could be wrong about that.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but
I mean, I have no idea. I only know of Star Trek and Star Trek Generations.
it's in the next generation,
Oh, whatever.
not Generation. Generations, I believe, was the name of one of the movies.
See, that's how much I know about Star Trek.
Captain Kirk, son. I'm assuming that meant stop or slow. What that little sign said.
Probably so.
I love how the Rock's just like, here we go. Pool. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. It was actually pretty decent CGI.
Yeah.
Can you imagine like being on the street and just seeing that go past?
No, not really.
That poor street. Who directed this movie? Was it Justin Lin?
Yep.
He did this in the 6th. And James Wan did 7, and F. Gary Gray is doing the 8th one.
Yep.
I would hate to be in that car.
I hate to be in that building.
Yeah. Can you imagine how much damage they caused just doing this?
But it's okay. They're teaching Reyes a lesson.
What about all the innocent people and livelihoods that were destroyed?
They're the good guys.
It's okay.
Exactly. It's okay.
You can be as rotten as you want if you're a good guy.
Exactly.
Pretty sure those tires would just be bald by now.
Oh man, you probably got.
Nah, probably not, but still.
They're professional street people. They know how to take care of their tires, you know. I think his windshield keeps disappearing and reappearing.
Yeah.
That's just me.
This is actually a pretty good car chase right here.
Yeah, it is. It's
It's well directed and well choreographed.
exactly not. It's not.
Shaky cam.
Yeah, exactly. It's the problem with a lot of movies anymore. Shaky cam.
Only movies. Well, it's only one movie now, but the only series I can think of that does car action better would be Mad Max, and it's only has one movie so far. But I'll wait to see how Mad Max: The Wasteland does before I pass judgment on that.
I mean, there's 3 other ones prior.
They are, but they're not like as vehicle heavy. I don't believe.
I know the first one is just a guy.
First one is barely even post-apocalyptic.
It is a weird timeline if you ever
Yeah.
look into it.
And technically speaking, the guy who played Immortan Joe in Fury Road is the same guy who played Immortan Joe in the first movie,
Yep.
even though I think he died in the first movie. We hope there's no oil stains on the road and sparks will just light them right on fire.
Did you just do a little hair flip just then?
I think so.
Oh, I'm so cool for this. Too cool for this scene. It would have been a great idea. They should have done an oil spill. Ignite the sparks. stopped all of them.
Wonder how much money in cars they spent on this scene.
That's a great question. A really great question. ZZ. His name's ZZ.
ZZ Top.
I doubt it.
One should hope.
No, there was eyes in his name. He can never be. It's probably a good time to stop.
Yeah. You ever had an NOS energy drink?
No, I haven't.
They're okay. The fruit punch is the best. Maybe stop.
Exactly. Stop driving towards him.
Well, then again, if they stop, they're also a sitting duck. So they're kind of in a no-win situation there.
Yeah, that's true too.
Oh.
Of course he does.
That was kind of awesome.
Yeah, it was.
You know, one good kick, that's safe. There you go. It's just been revoked.
Is that a satisfying death for that character, though?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, he was... I don't know.
You're not even going to comment on that Lethal Weapon reference.
I haven't seen Lethal Weapon in so long. I didn't even know that.
Diplomatic immunity. Just been revoked. Alright, sorry.
Nope, sorry. I haven't.
Okay. Only The Rock can get away with that.
See, like, yeah, exactly. I'm okay with that one, but I feel like ZZ there should have
Gone out a little more epically.
should have been chopped in half by a safe.
I wonder what Vin Diesel look like with a big bushy beard.
I don't know. I mean,
Like Santa Claus style.
he's had one in like.
But they've not been like super long and big. I'm talking like Gandalf the Grey.
Well, no, I'm talking like in movies though, like Pitch or Riddick.
He had a little bit of one, didn't he? I can't remember.
I can't either, but he probably had one in The Last Witch Hunter. I've never seen it, but isn't he? You know, I'm pretty sure the movie opens in like the olden days, and he probably has long hair and
Maybe.
a flowing beard. I will say that I like the way they handled the fake out on the set.
Yeah.
Kind of like how they didn't show that either
Yeah.
until the very end of the movie. Just look at that smile. That's what's
Those teeth, dear goodness, they're blinding.
That's what's made this movie right there. That one shot. The only thing they went back to the same as X-Spy.
Yeah. Is it the same spot?
It looks like the same spot. I mean, it doesn't have to be, but it is. It just is.
Oh, excuse me, folks. Why, hello there. Did they ever say how much money that was?
I thought they said 100 million, but
Maybe
that
so.
looks like. I mean, that's what I thought they said. You know, really, though, if this was like the last movie, you could have ended the franchise right now.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a clean slate. But you know, it made a lot of money, and you know, no studio's perfect. They'll keep running it until they run it into the ground. I love how he's putting all this money. Whoops. So he pretty much just bought a car and a new suit.
Pretty much.
With, I think it's like $11 million a piece. Well, I'm sure it didn't cost $11 million.
I don't know. I'd kind of want to buy myself an island. Berlin. Pretty sure that's dangerous.
Yeah.
You gonna die there, pal.
Well, that's what he said. We'll get there eventually.
You both gonna die. Toko. Yeah, that's where I'd want to live. I love the beach. I'm no Anakin Skywalker. I like sand.
Nope. Nope. Heat, sand, and water. 3 things that I don't like.
Must be that cold, cold heart, eh?
Probably. And now they're together for reasons.
Yeah. You realize something? They kept all that money in that safe.
Uh-huh.
In taking that safe, they could have bankrupted like that country. Thousands falling into despair and even deeper poverty.
Oh, you know what? You're right. But hey, remember,
They're yucking it up. They must be politicians.
Hey, they're the good guys, so it all works out in the end.
Be as rotten as you want if you're a good guy.
I never thought about that. You are so right. They just destroyed an entire...
The economy of...
They just destroyed that entire country. Isn't there a mid-credit scene?
Letty, yeah.
I guess we'll watch it, just because I don't know if I've ever seen it before.
So, final thoughts on this movie?
You know, no lie, we really didn't say that much during this movie because it's actually a pretty good movie.
It is. I mean,
it's like I said, for me, this is the ridiculous. This is about my level of ridiculousness. I know as it keeps going, it gets a little too crazy for me, but I can buy into this. It's it was, like you said, it was choreographed really well, the driving and all that good stuff. It had The Rock in it. So,
it's a fun popcorn flick, and I'm totally fine with that.
I mean, to me, this one's just a step up from a popcorn flick. I mean, it is, but I mean, it's got a, it's like I said, it's just a hair better, I should say. Requiem. There he is, the star of the movie.
Do you think he doesn't like... Does he like to be called The Rock anymore, or does he just prefer Dwayne Johnson?
As far as that, I'm not sure, but he pretty much just goes by Dwayne Johnson anymore.
The Rock was really just his wrestling stage name.
Yeah. When he first appeared, he was, Rocky Maivia, I think?
I can't remember. Because I never seen it.
I will say he does do, on The Rock's YouTube channel, he does do a commentary of his first match.
That's cool.
I mean, it's only like 7 minutes long, but
Yeah.
it's great. You should watch it.
Hobbs. Who is she?
That's
Is that Eva Green? No.
not Eva Green, but well, it's Eva something. It's not Longoria, is it?
I don't think
I don't
so.
know.
I don't know. Her name just escaping me.
She was in Too Fast, Too Furious, though.
Was she in the fourth one too?
I don't think so. I mean, she's doing the cameo. There it is.
Lady. Dun dun dun.
And then it just keeps going. This film are dangerous. All stunts were performed in controlled environments with professionally trained stunt crews on closed roads. No attempt should be made to duplicate any action, driving or car play scenes herein portrayed.
Disclaimers.
You've heard it from me. I told you, so don't do it.
Okay, any parting thoughts though?
Not really. I'm just... There's 8 of these movies now. At the time of this. We may end up with like 15 of these things. Who knows?
We'll see where it goes, but overall, I like this movie. I do agree it's probably the best one of the series so far, and I am excited to see where it goes. So, we'll see where it goes.
Yep.
Well, guys, if you liked this video, like it. If you didn't like it, sorry. Hope you have a great day, week, month, whatever. God bless, and hopefully see you next time. Thanks.